Hello viewers, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Last time we did nothing of any great importance. This time, we are doing exactly the opposite. We are going to defeat the Sonorous Prophet, the final level 1 boss of the game. I'm excited. Are you guys excited? I don't know why I asked, I can't hear you. Would you have rabies? Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Actually, yeah, there's no particular reason for you to be in front, and at some point this man-at-arms is going to use Rampart and end up in front, so we may as well just have him there from the beginning. And Booty can go here, and Digby can go there. Pretty straightforward. Now, Digby and Trelly are not upgraded at all. We are going to buy them some basic boss fighting gear. Sorry, I wanted the blacksmith. We cannot afford any upgrades. We are one deed short of another cost drop. Oh well. We'll just hook him up with the good plate mail. Weapons are not so important to him. Weapons are a little bit more important to her. We'll go ahead and give her the good stuff. Do we particularly need to upgrade anybody's skills? Her skills could benefit. Actually, she could probably use an unlock. Yeah, we'll take this. Right, because Rallying Flare is not awesome. Neither is Sniper's Mark, really. She doesn't have any Mark synergy in the party. Man. Her other skills are all kind of not amazing, though. Do I want to leave the Rallying Flare on? Now we're going to pick up bolas for her. This attack is not amazing. I don't really care about the, yeah, whatever. This attack is not amazing, but it does... That is not the right arbalist. It does give her an option for people in the front. We'll leave the mark on her for now. Because neither of her other skills really are so good as to warrant not using it. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this thing. What's everybody's trinket situation? You have a real trinket, you have real trinkets. You have 1% crit. You're going to borrow this bandana. Actually, you're going to borrow both of her trinkets. Pretty good. This party is a little bit light on healing for a boss party, but really I don't think it's a big deal. We're very offense focused. Plus 5% prot. That's going to be 1 point of damage at most on almost all attacks. I think I would rather have a little bit more dodge. Okay. One last consideration. Do I want 5 accuracy? No, we're going to put on the bracer. We're going hard on the damage. Her speed is low, but her damage is very high. Oh. Alright. 1, 2. Bring one of these. Okay, here we go.
Excavations beneath the manor were well underway when a particularly ragged indigent arrived in the hamlet. This filthy, toothless miscreant boasted an uncanny knowledge of my ambitions and prognosticated publicly that, left unchecked, I would soon unleash doom upon the world.
Well, that guy sounds like a very perceptive asshole.
The echoes of his mindless tittering reverberate maddeningly.
Alright, well, this is our target room. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was a little nervous when I saw the branch, but this is only 4 rooms away from the entrance, and this is the 5th room away from the entrance, so... let's get to it. I do so hate the Bone Arbalist. His crit rate is too high for me to be comfortable with. Oh, 4 whole damage. Don't strain yourself now. Okay. He did not resist the important part. Sigh.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Hey, look at all that damage. This moves her 2 forward. Yeah, let's just... oh, wow. It didn't even kill him. That's embarrassing. And that didn't kill him.
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
18. Okay.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Man, I don't know that I like that. I guess it is true that 10% damage is usually, 10% damage is usually not going to be more than, like, a point lost on a Vestal's attacks. Who do I dislike more? This guy.
Their formation is broken.
Well, okay then.
The offensive.
Alright, leaving him at 1 is not a big deal, because we can just
As the fiend falls,
employ Retribution.
a faint hope blossoms.
Oh. Leaving him at 1 is a little bit more annoying. Yeah.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Well, we got there eventually. Get riposted on.
Success so clearly in view.
This strongbox is
Is
unlocked.
it merely a trick of the light?
No scout, even with the grave robber and the map. Unfortunate. I don't like to touch those. I think we're going to let the torch run down a little bit. We're going to camp in front of the Sonorous Prophet's room. You know the deal. You know how we do this. Ooh, almost minimum possible damage. I wish that you could target the bola shot from the Arbalist anywhere in the enemy party and have it land on the person you targeted at and the person behind them. You know, just a little bit of versatility in her AoE. Excellent, excellent hit, Moyo. And big money, no whammies.
A decisive pummeling.
The biggest money. That crit was unnecessary, but pretty funny.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Hey, we got our key back. Alright, well, we're going to head in this direction toward the potential treasure. She is so much better at disarming traps. Man, another key. I don't know that we're going to find enough things to actually use all these keys on. How much light do I want to give myself before I get involved in these 2 battles? I do still have 7 torches left. I can afford to be... no. Yeah, I think this is the light level we'll leave it at. Ah, 1. We left her at 1. Alright, bone soldiers are not bone rabble. Their models are very similar. Sprites, I should say, are very similar. But it's important to note the difference. Bone soldiers carry swords, bone rabble carry clubs. Bone soldiers can hit for an actual amount of damage. It's still not anything to worry too much about. But they're not the total nothing that that the bone rabble are. Fishing for a crit heal. Just trying to reduce his very high stress.
Impressive.
That was pretty impressive. Wow.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
We have a lot of food. Here, you eat this food. Yes, yes, I know. There will be no blood left for the leeches. Alright, we're not going to interact with this fountain until after we make camp in here. I'm saying that now in the hopes that it will cause me to actually remember it when the time comes. Oh, you're fine, you big baby.
A singular strike.
That was pretty singular. What a shame. He does still get the riposte up, even if you miss with the attack, which is nice. It's possible I should have just shot the arbalist. And in fact, we focus in on the arbalist because the bone rabble is so non-threatening. Alright, there we go.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Alright, just as we knew. Alright, we're going to camp first, then interact with the statue.
Without kindling is a goal without hope.
Want to make sure we're reducing stress for this guy. Yep, totally worthwhile. So let's see what we have in the way of... Do you have any diseases? You do not. What we have in the way of buffs. Wow, you don't even have restring crossbow. We really do need to get these guys taken care of. Alright, well, that seems like a no-brainer. And then we just have little things. So 5, 6, 11, 24. Encourage. Gonna do wound care because it leaves room for 2 more encourages. Now what the hell, we'll give you some additional dodge. Now everybody has a dodge buff. It's true, we are the flame.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
You know, I wasn't really thinking about it, but actually, a leper is not the greatest class to bring to the Sonorous Prophet fight. Obviously, this is a pretty bad surprise round. This is really going to hurt us. Okay. We're almost back in reasonable formation. Well, there goes all of that stress relief we did. Oh, he survives. There we go. Okay, I swear to you, these guys can do meaningful damage. You didn't see it there, but it is a real thing that actually can happen. Wonder if we can draw his attention with the mark. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter.
Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay, let's see here. Alright. Let's push on to the boss. I'm pretty sure that the medicinal herbs that I just threw away are the things you're supposed to use here. I took 6 points of blight. Yeah. Oh well. Here we go. Everybody take good advantage of your dodge.
And hides there, behind the pews, spouting his mindless drivel.
Oops, I intended to put the guard skill on him, and I totally spaced. Now I feel dumb. Alright, so as you can see, he has these bits of pews blocking us from attacking him. This is why the leper is not such a great pick here. He really doesn't have any options. The man-at-arms can at least start attacking the boss after one of the pews is down. Ugh, landed that stun. I'd like to mark him, obviously. Bummer. Yeah, I'd like to mark him, obviously, but with him taking 2 actions per turn, the mark would wear off very quickly, because it lasts for 3 actions, not 3 combat rounds. So she'd probably get at most 1 shot off with it. Alright, now that we've moved him 1 space closer, we can at least get a reasonable attack off on him. Yep, we're just gonna nail him. Sadly, our man-at-arms is about to need a heal. Ooh, good dodges. Hooray for dodge buffs. Alright, I'm not worried about that, actually. As you can see, we're bringing him down pretty quickly. The only person who can't hit him still is the leper. Oh, that's unfortunate. So the leper's going to spend the whole battle hacking away at pews because I was not thinking enough during party composition. Oh well. Yeah. He has prophesied nothing. Listen, if you're such a prophet, how come you didn't see any of that coming, huh? This guy's like Miss Cleo.
Did he foresee his own demise? I care not, so long as he remains dead.
Yeah, I beat you to the joke, Wayne. Alright, does anybody have open slots? No. Well, we can feed you some food. We can drop these. What else? I do still want to hold on to... Let's get rid of the keys. Let's think about this for a moment. Well, we certainly at least go this way. and up into here to get this. Alright, so like I said, up into here. See what this curio is all about. That curio is, unfortunately, positively affected by holy water. Yeah, infected by the ashes in a way that gives you blight. So those must be some fairly serious ashes. Alright, free torch. Do I push through combat for the combat loot plus another curio? Yeah. Yeah, why wouldn't I? And it looks like it'll be an easy enough combat.
Well struck.
Yep, that's exactly the sort of thing that I'm talking about.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
I'd rather have deeds than 250 gold. There are definitely amounts of gold for which that does not hold true. But I'll definitely toss 250 gold worth of citrines. 250 gold as raw coins would be a different story. Eh, what the hell, we're still in pretty good spirits. We have reasonable food and torches. Let's just go back north past the door and see if we can't find some more loot. Inventory's kind of full, though. Maybe I'm just walking around taking stress damage for nothing. On a bunch of people who are close to the brink, with the exception of the grave robber. Not the brink of getting afflicted, obviously, but the brink of me feeling safe putting them right back in the rotation. A battle spawned, it looks like. Okay, the easiest battle in the entire game spawned. Will they get an attack off? No, not even close. Okay.
This expedition at least promises success.
So, battle's worth money. That's handy. Alright, another battle with 2 bone rabble in it. Kill one of them. The leper has no access to the actually dangerous targets, so he's just gotta do what he can. This is very likely to kill. But best we kill the unarmed one, or the unstunned one rather, sorry. Best we kill the unstunned one, since we might be able to kill this guy off this turn before he gets to attack yet. And so that way we just didn't take any attacks, whereas the other way, killing the stunned guy first, would have left his partner in crime available to attack us.
Resistance.
An extra 250 gold. Yeah, we can ditch this torch.
The promise of safety.
Alright. Let's see. We are now on a march devoid of any additional light, so... might get a little dangerous, might get a little lucrative, you know? Damn, hoping for those big crits. That's okay, the Arbalest may well one-shot the other one. Just think if she did have restring crossbow. Alright, we're not going to take an attack from that guy next round. Yeah, let's just make sure. Too many of the values in our damage range weren't immediately lethal to this guy. Oh, left him at 1. See, this is what I was saying. I'd really love to be able to target the bola a little bit. I don't know why I even used the bola against a guy who was in the second slot. He was totally vulnerable to just her normal arrow attack. Or her normal bolt attack, I guess, since it's a crossbow. Oh my, look at this. Man, that scouting popover is really an annoying place. Do I want to... Let's drop that, grab a portrait. Portrait for 250 gold seems fair. I don't really want to drop shovels or food, so we're just going to let those go. So it goes. 6 points, 6 points. So we got some decent number of curios over here, at least. I was going to say it looks like we have some decent curios, but there's no way to tell that from the map. Sometimes things are Iron Maidens. This battle may stress us out a little bit more than normal. When you're this much in the dark, plus stress. Come on, Lucky. Excellent. Alright. The threat is basically ended. Alright. Oh, almost minimum damage. And she gets some of their cast off because of it. Oh, at least we dodged it. Oh no, that's citrine. Alright, we're just gonna drop the shovel, pick this up. Okay, we got rewarded. There is, in fact, nowhere that requires a shovel on our way to the end of the dungeon that we're going into. I'm so paranoid about going into total darkness because I don't know the rules for the extra spawn that can happen. Nope. You check it and then we're out of here. Well, that's a bummer. But we made decent money. We got what I think is a pretty good trinket. Yeah, not bad at all. Look at that. Not a ton of heirlooms, but man, that is so much gold. Alright, so Trelly has become claustrophobic, but nobody else was upset by it. It's just a dude holding his eyes in his hands.
Know the tragic extent of my failings.
Okay, he got a new quirk that replaced the yips. I'm fine with that. Alright, well, thank you for watching. That's going to be it for this episode of Darkest Dungeon. Come back next time when we keep trying to level our heroes up through the level 3 dungeons. We'll see you then.